This video contains the football predictions of the matches playing today, Wednesday, 7th of February 2024. Now, this video is going to be brief, short, and direct to the point, given that the matches that are available for betting today and staking are limited in number. And another thing that you must also realize that most of them are cup matches, and we all know that cup matches are complicated matches that require us to be extremely careful. So this morning, I'm calling upon you to be careful and extremely vigilant when you are going to be making your selections. The first game that you will be betting on is the Aston Villa vs Chelsea game today. But before I mention that very game, I need to remind you that if it is your first moment, if you have been watching our videos but you have not clicked the subscribe button, then this is the time. This is the perfect moment to click the subscribe button and ensure that you are fully a part of the Must Better community. So when we look at the Aston Villa vs Chelsea game, we realize that the best option to be backing in this very match is the over market. That is the goal market. So the first selection that we are having to bet on in the Aston Villa vs Chelsea game is to back the match to end in over 1.5 goals, which has 1.183 odds. And then the second selection that we can back in this very bet, the one that I have included in our bet slip today, is the option of over 2.5 goals, which happens to be having 1.27 odds. Now, the second game that we are having is going to be Forest playing Bristol City. In the Forest vs Bristol City game, we are interested in the under market, and this time round we are focusing on the Nottingham Forest as an individual team. So Nottingham Forest, the first selection we are having for betting, is the safer one, that is under 3 goals, which happens to be having 1.138 odds. And the second selection, which we will be including in our bet slip today, is the option of under 2.5 goals, which happens to be having 1.13, which happens to be having 1.37 odds. Now, we will be proceeding to the next game, that is going to be Atletico Madrid playing Athletic Bilbao. Now, this is an interesting game, given that if you look at the records of Atletico Madrid against Athletic Bilbao, especially at the Metropolitano Stadium, you realize that Atletico Madrid are formidable when they're playing at home, and it's going to be difficult for them to lose today. So we are backing them not to lose this very game, and so we bet on Atletico Madrid to win the game or the game to end at a draw. The option for that particular selection is supposed to be 1.284 odds. Then the next game is going to be from Germany Bundesliga. This time round, we are betting on Mainz 05. Mainz 05 is going to be playing Union Berlin. Now, you look at the Mainz 05 game, it's a game that shows that Mainz are in a position to win this very match. So we are betting on Mainz to win the game or the game to end at a draw. That is a double chance on Mainz to win the match or the match to end at a draw, which happens to be having 1.309 odds. The next game is going to be from Germany, DFB Pokal. The match that is of interest in this particular game or this particular section is Saarbrucken playing Borussia Mönchengladbach. This time round, we bet on the Asian handicap positive 2.5. That is Saarbrucken Asian handicap positive 2.5. which simply means that we do not expect Saarbrucken to lose the game by more than 2 goals. Instead, we expect them to win the match or the match to end at a draw, or they lose by exactly 2 goals. The next match is going to be from Saudi Arabia Professional League. At this time round, we are having a look at Ittihad playing Ittihad Jeddah. Now, once again, we are betting on the Asian handicap positive 2.5. This time round, we are betting on Ittihad Asian handicap positive 2.5, which happens to be having 1.175 odds. You look at the Saudi Arabia League, you realize that it is a league that likely has matches that are underrated. The reason why I say that the Saudi Arabia League matches are underrated is that most of them have always recorded draws, and if a team is to be winning, then they'll be winning by either 1 goal, unless it is a team that is extremely weak playing against a stronger opponent. But Ittihad and Ittihad, they are almost of equal capabilities, and that is why when we look at this game, the perfect outcome is Ittihad Asian handicap positive 2.5, meaning that if Altai are to lose this particular game, even though we do not foresee a scenario like that, then they are not supposed to lose by more than 2 goals. The next game we are having a look at is from Scotland Premier League, which happens to be Kilmarnock playing Livingston. The game Kilmarnock playing Livingston is an interesting game, given that the option that we are backing is the option of over 1.5 goals at an odd of 1.31 odds. Now, I understand that many are going to be betting on Kilmarnock victory. I do not dispute that. Kilmarnock are still the better team. They are still the favorite to win this very game. They are still the favorite to win this very particular match today. In fact, the Kilmarnock vs Livingston game, if you are to review it seriously, then the perfect scoreline to be backing is a scoreline of 2-0 in favor of Kilmarnock, but we do not want to ride on that. It's super risky. Instead, my brother, I bet on over 1.5 goals at an odd of 1.31 odd. And the final game is going to be from Scotland Premier League this time round. It's still the game Johnstone playing Hearts. Johnstone playing Hearts is a match in which perfect. The recording is still progressing, even though it has limited space remaining. Now, Johnstone playing Hearts. We are betting on the Hearts double chance. That is a Hearts victory or a draw to be the outcome. Is one game that is one particular outcome that we have in mind as the abilities of occurring tonight. Now, I understand that St. Mirren Dundee are also there. Hibernian Celtic. These are matches that can also be considered, but we do not want to consider them. Let me quickly give you the summation of the odds for these particular matches, because I realized that I failed to include the option Hearts in the bet slip. So let's find out how many odds are we having in total today when we review these matches. Hearts, where is Hearts? Johnstone playing Hearts. Awesome. So 6.484 odds. The matches were 8 in total. I'll be sharing you the rollover 1.5 odds for day 2 in the coming video. And I really need you to know that I did my best. I tried my best. I remember mentioning that I was not supposed to post this video today, but given that I understand most of you will feel very bad and you will be confused on how you're supposed to be betting today, I ensured that I squeezed time so that I get you these very much predictions. The best you can do this very particular moment is to like the video, share the video, and most importantly, do not forget to join us on Telegram. A real must better on Telegram. The link will be available in the pinned comment section of this video. I wish you success as you stake on the matches today. Ensure that you are selecting 3-4 matches, forming a bet slip, and you are going to be in a position that is going to allow you make profit this very Wednesday. Goodbye.